Hello, everybody. Hello out there in YouTube land. This is Deep Soul Tarot, Kelly from Deep Soul Tarot. For my OGs and my regulars, let me just apologize. And I'm just going to briefly say this, and we're going to hop right into this reading. Life has been horrendous. For the latter part of last year was just crazy. And it hasn't stopped. It's a new year and it hasn't stopped. And well, that's appropriate. I have some stuff on my phone here, and there's a storm going in this particular track. I've tried so hard to come and do readings for you all. I can't even tell you. I have missed doing it. But life has been crazy. I'm back. I'm going to be back into the swing of things because no more of this crap of not being able to upload. Okay, so let's just start. I already shuffled and got some cards out for the beginning of this reading to see where we're at. Anxiety. Some of us are having some anxiety. And heart. Says your heart knows the truth. Are you overthinking a situation? Trust the wisdom of your heart. It will lead you to the most authentic decision. So we did just have Valentine's Day, and I meant to do a love reading. That didn't happen. I was planning to do love readings for the Zodiacs. That may still happen, but it didn't happen for Valentine's Day, before Valentine's Day. So, but maybe, depending on what happened on your Valentine's Day, for those of you in love situations or have someone in mind, maybe it didn't quite work as well as you had hoped. And the last card, it says, forge a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. So we are I'm going to use these cards. Let's get that out of the way. I actually have card holders, but I think they're going to take up too much room on the table. The table. I don't know if you probably can't see this, but it's okay. Don't need to right now. But anxiety. I mean, this is a crazy time as it is anyways in the world right now. But putting that aside. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what your messages are for. I'm recording this on February 17th, 2026. These are timeless readings, so if you happen to come across this and click on it, there may very well be a message in here for you, okay? So these are timeless, but we're getting the energies for right now and moving forward, okay? Well, let's see. Bottom of the deck, baby. Six of Swords. So we're moving on. Hold on. Moving on to calmer times, but so hopefully you're overcoming the anxiety. Let's see what's underneath. The Nine of Coins. Okay, there's the Nine of Coins, or Pentacles, and the the Wheel of Fortune was in between. I did not see that. And after that is the Four of Swords. So what I'm hearing here is you are almost creating your own destiny here. And I don't think you realize it. That anxiety has actually stirred something in your heart. And maybe you're going in a different direction. Maybe you had somebody, if this is a love situation, doesn't have to be, but if it is, if you had someone in mind, maybe you went out on Valentine's Day and things didn't go, and you're starting to think, I don't know if this is the person for me. But let's just see what comes out in the reading, okay? The center of the Hermit. You are just in, Hermit mode. You are just in, making sure my camera's on. Now you could be dealing with the Virgo. Hermit is a Virgo card. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. You're thinking. You're really starting to really think about a certain person or a certain situation. Now, if it's not love, which, doesn't have to be, whatever it is, it's going to be different for everybody. These are general readings, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Whatever it is you are starting to take some time away from, I'm hearing everybody and everything. just kind of keeping to yourself and really reevaluating whatever the situation is for you. Okay? Let's see what your focus is right now, or should be. Eight of Wands, moving forward. Yeah, people, okay. I don't sugarcoat anything. Just gonna say. You're moving forward. You're moving on from the situation of this person. Maybe you haven't quite gotten there yet, but things are starting to move forward. And you're starting to see things so much clearer than you were before. The anxiety has stirred something in you, but it's... I just hear that it hasn't paralyzed you to the point where you're not seeing it. You are seeing it. You're forging a new path. So I'm hearing prepare. Prepare yourself, because big things are going to happen. Now, for those not in a love relationship, whatever it is you're stressing about or we're stressing about, something much better and different is going to come along. You could be traveling, but for those in a love situation, you could be meeting somebody who is actually your soulmate or your twin flame. We don't have any twin flame cards here, but we'll see. Now, underneath all of this is the moon. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with, or maybe a Pisces you're going to meet. You are doing some deep soul searching. Your intuition has been telling you something all along. Maybe you've ignored it. You haven't seen it. Maybe you haven't seen it. Maybe you haven't seen the light yet. Maybe this is telling you that you should look for the light and forge a new path and move on. You know, sometimes we settle, or sometimes we stay because it's comfortable. You know, you don't want to have to get out of a relationship and try to find someone new or try something new. But, you know, many times people stay in relationships and it's just not going to do you any good. You know, you're going to be unhappy. Or both of you might be unhappy. Let's see the past influence, the very recent past, the Hanged Man. Absolutely. Here, this is a really cool card. These are cool cards. You're seeing things, you have been seeing things from a different perspective. Hold on. You're not where you used to be. You may have been blinded by love, or maybe you had rose-colored glasses on in any type of situation, but now you're looking at it totally different. And the time spent alone, that's a good thing about being time spent alone, is you don't have these outside influences, the interruptions, the clutter in the brain. It forces you to really connect with yourself. And that's what's happening here. Connecting with yourself is important right now. Putting aside whatever has been causing the anxiety. Relationship, family, job, whatever situation it is. Now, in the very near future, Seven of Cups. You've got options. And maybe you didn't think you had options, but you do. Right now, they're up in the air, or they're going to be up in the air. But start thinking about what you want and what you could change in your life. Ultimately, we can have what we want. It's a matter of being true to ourselves, our higher self, our soul, and not letting the outside influences or being blinded by love, however that may be, and look at it as face value. You know, I mean, for some of you, maybe you can work through these idiosyncrasies, but I'm hearing for a good number of you, if you are relating to this, and again, it is a general reading, and I'm going to be doing zodiac signs sometime. I'm going to try to get those in, whether it's love or not, just to give you some more personal info. But there's a choice you need to make, and I think it's coming soon. So you can move on and live the life that you're meant to have, or be with the person you're meant to be with. Your advice? The Three of Cups. I like this. You know what I like about this Three of Cups? I usually see the Three of Cups as me, myself, and I. You know, spending time with yourself, loving it, doing the things. Like, do you like to read, binge watch shows, eating ice cream, having pizza, whatever it is you want to do yourself. But for this particular energy, I'm feeling spending time with friends, your tribe. The people that know, accept you for what you are. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to worry about, what they're thinking. And again, we have the Six of Swords. Again, moving away from the negative thoughts and the negative feelings we may be, oh, I'm going to knock this down, darn it. You guys, I have those little fruit flea things in here. I brought bananas in from somewhere, and they brought them in because I didn't have them until that. Makes me mad. Okay, let's do a little clarification, shall we? Thank you all for tuning in. If you aren't already, do subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the Soul Tribe. And I will be uploading more, so have no fear. This is what I absolutely love doing. I've been working a lot. I work as kind of a seasonal job. I work at a stadium. And we're off now, and I've tried to earn enough money to get me through that. A little difficult. Got a penny pinch doing that kind of thing. Kind of like teaching, The teachers have to figure out what to do for the months they're off teaching. All right, let's see what we have for the Hermit. The Queen of Wands. Okay. Queen of Wands, peeps. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just feminine energy, all right? Yeah. Somebody, I think, has, I want to say stolen your power, but I think they've kind of put the fire out. Your power isn't gone, but the fire's been kind of dimmed. They've dampened your energy. They've dampened your oomph, whatever you want to call that, your oomph. It's time to step back into who you really are. You know what? Say F this. This is who I am. This is what I want. You don't want to be a part of that, or you're just not fitting into this puzzle anymore, or this situation isn't fitting into the puzzle. Now, the Eight of Wands, we're going to it. Oh, okay, peeps. I don't usually read this as love, but because we got the heart, I'm going to do that first, and then we'll move to non-love. The Lover's card here to me is saying that you're moving towards a committed relationship. Okay. I don't think it's necessarily with the person you're with or you're thinking of. I think when you go out with friends, you're going to meet this person. You're not going to know it probably. Maybe you will. Love at first sight. But you're going to feel a connection. Now, the Lovers to me is what I consider alchemical commitment. As above, so below. It's making a commitment to your divine masculine, divine feminine. Again, this could be, like I said, soulmate and twin flame card. All right? And so is the Queen of Wands, is the divine feminine. Just so you know. But this Lover's card is making a commitment not only to a person or a situation, but to yourself. So you're going to move forward. You're moving forward to something much better. Cheers, people. I have chai in here. Not from a place. I made my own chai, but it's in a reusable cup. And the Moon. The Knight of Swords. Oh, yeah. See, you're going to... I don't know if they still have them, but this is kind of weird. I just heard drive-in movie. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're going to go to the movies. Maybe you're going to go... I don't know. It could even be a friend's house. Like, you know how people in their backyard on a property, they have those little... those fire pit things. I just feel like you're going to be somewhere where you start talking to somebody and you hit it off really well. You may not even be thinking about relationship per se, but there's something about that person. This is going to be your person. Or for those not in love, it could be your situation. The moon. Pay attention to your dreams. Your subconscious is drawing you towards something. Let's see what the Hangman is, the past influence. The Ten of Swords, yeah, you've been hurt by somebody. And this is it for you. It's just, you're seeing it differently now. You're seeing this whole situation differently. Oh, so sorry. There are ads in here. Please excuse that. They're not very long, so I'm not going to turn it off. I can't turn it off, but it's Spotify. Five of Cups. Yeah. There's been some disappointment. You've got these 3 spilled cups, but guess what? You may be looking at this, but there's 2. I see, for you people in a love situation, there are many fish plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. You're going to meet somebody. Sorry, another commercial. You're going to meet somebody, because the 5 to the 7 is the 2 of Cups. And it's in the 5 of Cups. Sorry. Oh, geez, I'm not monetized, but I hope that ding me on my channel. The 8 of Wands. No, not the 8 of Wands. I'm sorry. The 3 of Cups. That distracted me. Oh, there's the 7 of Swords. Somebody has been deceptive to you. Now, the 3s can indicate, that's 3 of Cups, but that can indicate a third party. And there we go. We're back to the quiet sounds. Somebody may have, I don't know, there may be a third person involved. There's some sort of deceit. And the bottom of the deck, we have Strength and Judgment. Mm-hmm. And there's the 8 of Wands again, and the World Cup. So we're just going to do Strength. Now, maybe right now you're not feeling it, but you're stronger than you know. You know, just spend some time with yourself. And it doesn't have to be a long time, just enough to kind of work through things, kind of recharge and work things, and then gain your power back. You'd say, you know what? Again, F this. I'm going to go out. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. I'm going to hang out with my tribe. Maybe I'm going to listen to a little Deep Soul Tarot. Soul Tribe and Judgment card. It's an awakening, a realization, an epiphany, if you will, that you're at peace with this. You're going to make peace with this. And it may feel bad now, but you're going to move on. This is the 8 of Wands. And all those birds, these are all doves. Look at the peace. Moving on is going to bring you peace. Moving on is going to bring you peace. Interesting. And then you have the World. This is the end of a cycle. So you're starting you're forging a new path. You're forging a new path. And when you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. So your spirit team is with you. And underneath here is the 6 of, Wands. And this person doesn't look like they're a little scared. It's scary out there, people. It's scared, but get out there and you're going to be victorious. Oh, there's the Empress, the Divine Feminine again. Yep, and the Star. The love you're wishing for is out there. Or the situation you're wishing for that's going to make you happy is out there. I was trying to see if I could find... I was looking for another deck, too. They're not over here, though. Let me see here. Let's get this one right here. This is your higher self messages. Let your higher self give you the message. Get that off. And we'll get a message. And hopefully further advice on what you might be able to do. All right. Yeah, I've taken some time off work. I work another job. The job that I have also has opportunities at other places. There's a university. There's some universities around here and what have you. But I need time off. It was just crazy. It was just crazy, people. So, let's get a card. I usually can't get these to flip. So I will. Here we go. This one's poking out. Wants to come out. You've had the power all along. Now you need to just believe it. What? Can't make these things up. You've had the power all along. You are the Queen of Wands. You can make things happen here. And the thing about the Queen of Wands is they have a certain charisma about them that draws people to them. So, I mean, I don't know what signs you all are. That's fire sign, Queen of Wands. So, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. But you don't have to be. You may just have that charisma about you that draws people to you. You know, maybe you're just a fun-loving person, or people just feel comfortable sitting down and talking with you. Maybe you're a good communicator, whatever it may be. But you've had the power all along. I just spit on my... So, if this is a love situation, I get the impression for a good handful of you that this is not the person you're meant to be with. And if they're causing you anxiety, that's not a good thing, right? But open your heart. Open your heart. I'm not saying you have to dump them and break up with them, but just keep your eyes open. Spend some time away from the person alone. And forge a new path for yourself. Reclaim that power that you have. Reclaim the power. Reclaim the power, peeps. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much. I've missed this so much, so I'm going to try my hardest to get back into the swing of things, okay, and keep uploading. Alrighty. I hope this was helpful for some of you. If you would not mind, if you aren't already, do consider subscribing and joining the tribe. Would love to have you. Alright? You all take care out there, and I will see you in the next one. Yes. Peace out.